Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone. Broadcasting beyond borders, the message of the truest tribe of coaching entrepreneurs and independent service providers from the Philippines. This is Coach Marife Garfin for a day without your health coach. Now on season 2 here at Think Talk Broadcast, the flagship community project of coaching Think Talk speakers from Life Coach Philippines and members of Coach A coaching community. I'll be back shortly with my guest, Miss Darene Corsiga from Tacloban City. Stay tuned. Welcome to the live streaming of A Day Without Your Health Coach, airing every Wednesday at 2 p.m. And in this show, I want to help individuals who are desiring to jumpstart on their health journey by creating awareness and inspiration from real health journeys of real people in the 21st century. Broadcasting beyond borders of Tacloban City on the 24th day of August, year 2022. I am Life Coach Marife Garfin from Life Coach Philippines, a professional certified co-actively co-create life coach, also a certified mental health coach, a master builder apprentice to master coaches master builder apprenticeship program, and we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I'm the founder and the creator of my nth attempt to parenthood. This is a coaching community that seeks to empower every parent to take a stand in mental health for themselves and their children. By background, I am a registered nurse with almost 22 years of hospital work experience, but I've transitioned myself to becoming an entrepreneur, and currently I'm the operator and the owner of the Healthy Hub, a health and wellness coaching center dito po sa Tacloban City, Leyte, Philippines. No? And our mission here, no, as Think Talk broadcast is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. We envision to be the go-to network for content that connects the mind, the heart, and the soul through the platform of life coaching. And by serving in this digital space, the change I want to see in individuals is for them to be intentional to love themselves through their health. So let me just, because of that the intention, I have invited a beautiful person, a person whom I have journeyed since 2018, if I'm not mistaken. She's also a registered nurse by background, but has also transitioned to becoming an entrepreneur. Currently, she's really an active entrepreneur. She's a mom and she's a wife as well. And so let's listen to her. Let's have a powerful conversation with her this afternoon. So let us all welcome to our digital space, no, to our platform, Miss Darene Corsiga, or we fondly call her Dikay. Hindi ka naririnig, Kay. Ah, baka naka-mute. Ayan.
Yan.
Ayan.
Okay
I
na?
think that's better. Okay na,
Ah,
sige. Okay, so this is me. We fondly call her Dikay, no? And she's also, as I've said, by background, she's a registered nurse. And she's worked in NGO. She's worked also as a government employee, no? So Kai, can you give our audience, no, Shout out to all the kindred coaches who are now here in our digital space, no? So,
Hello.
yes, Dikay, can you give them how do you call it, a brief description of who Dikay really is? Kasi yung alam lang natin, nag-nurse ka, you're registered nurse, and you're now a wife, a mom. So, how would you describe Dikay? No?
Hmm, I think right now, currently, coach, no?
Mm.
Siguro, andito na ako sa point na with nasa contentment with everything.
Uh-huh.
Actually, despite everything, ang the past, and
Mm-hmm.
kahit not all your dreams actually has parang paved the way you want it, not really, but actually it nag-detour, but actually it's for the better. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uh, aside from that, I'm a registered nurse and everything else. Kung pag-uusapan is deeper, that is maybe not really at super successful, but maybe at most na contentment so far.
Okay. Mm. So far, you like kung isipin natin, you like the space that you are in currently, no?
Mm-mm.
So, it may not be the dream yet, it may not be what you
Yes.
have imagined it to be, but you are in a space wherein you're doing good. You feel good, you're doing well. Okay? So, yun. So, Dikay is now a picture of, in one way or the other, a contented person, no? Dito sa season
Yes.
ng buhay niya. Tama yun. Okay, so yun. So that's Dikay, no? So I remember Dikay, no? You came like we've become associated 2018 if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
2018 or 2019, no? Okay.
Late 2018.
Yeah, okay. So nung panahon na yun, no, a quick glimpse doon sa panahon yon. Ano yung state of health mo at nung panahon na yon?
State of health is not so healthy. uh, Really, physically, also mentally, everything actually not really. Kumbaga sa 100%, maybe I'm at 50,
Ah,
50
okay. At that time.
at
At
that.
that time. At that time. So now that you in the current, kung 50 noon, saan tayo nag-move ngayon sa current?
Siguro nasa 90. I wanna give the 10% a space for more na improvement.
Okay.
But
Okay. So that
I'm, I can say I'm at my happiest, but you know, the 10% is the room for more, for the dreams and for the everything.
okay. Okay. Well, so you're young, no, and it is kumbaga merong pang leg room, no, to really do a lot of things. So you're just a young mom, you're a new mom, no, and a new wife as well, no. So maraming
Kasi,
pagbabago at maraming transition. Yes, Kai.
yes, I'm just right now after giving birth and having my baby. I think parang nagsistart pa lang.
Yeah.
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 Oo.
Kasi nga when we're transitioning to seasons, no, ang buhay kasi is made up of seasons. And it doesn't mean that you level well, I believe you level up in seasons, but I also believe that you will be in a space of going back to zero each time may bagong season. Kasi bagong journey ito eh. Bagong
Ah,
journey yung ano mo. Uh,
season nga yung
'Di
tawag.
ba? So, yeah, ayun. Oo. So, yun. No, so let's give a brief background yung ating mga audience, no, of uh, anong nangyari at nakarating ka doon sa space ko, no? Who invited you, what happened, what was going on right now, where we became associated. Bakit nakarating ka doon sa space ko?
Okay.
What were you seeking then at that time?
18 coach, diba?
Yeah, yeah.
If I remember correctly, that was October
Mm-hmm.
2018.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just brought. by Shamoy. Sponsored ako ni
Mm.
Shamoy. And
Yeah,
then,
nanonood ngayon si Shamoy. She's
yes,
in the space, yeah. Yeah, she is.
and yun, actually, ang purpose namin nun is actually for the physical health.
Mm.
It's physical health. And then eventually, actually, ikaw Gap coach, ikaw din coach, na I saw you from being a health coach and eventually entering the life coach journey, and eventually dun. And actually, dun talaga, from October 2018, from the Healthy Hub, and then until going through the mental health na
Mm.
side. And then until now,
Mm.
it's a habit na din na going to the club, not just
Mm.
drinking the shake, the healthy shake, or
Yeah.
talking to actually it's a healthy I mean this is a healthy space, but siguro it's my pinaka me time. Although
Mm.
might be always, but it's parang your free space,
Yeah, yeah,
your healthy
yeah,
space na iba naman.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yes,
yes, yes.
yeah.
So
Yun,
that's
no. So,
actually
how
from
important was it, Kai?
what?
How important is it for you to have your me time? How does it help you?
Um, it's a very big help actually, kasi from the whole day na you're tired or somehow um it's a good kind of tired and exhaustion from
Mm.
but you have kahit ano lang, it's always 30 minutes, even though 30
Mm.
minutes lang refresh ka, and parang
Mm.
you have for me it's important na you have your own space, your own bubble sometimes, and then
Mm.
you go, parang you're just starting your day refresh, and then you know what's going on throughout the day, but kaya mo,
Mm.
hindi ka
Yeah,
consumed sa space only.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I agree with that, no, Dikay. As a mom, no, and as a mom and as a housewife, you're really like in your own. You're doing a lot, no, for your family, but less more of what you do for yourself. Not because any bad way, no, but because when you're a mom, you really have to give a lot, no, because you have to give to your child. Importante yun. You're nurturing. It's very important for you to really like focus talaga 100%, and you're a new wife, you're also like of adjusting, no, and catering to the needs of the husband, but it is also very important for you to really learn to fill up yourself kasi nga what can you give, no, if ubus ka na din, no, so that's basic, no, basic yan sa lahat ng human beings sa lahat ng tao na nare-recharge ka, not because
Oo,
you're coming from a bad space, but because especially if you're one person who have given a lot of yourself, you need
yeah.
actually to pull a little bit, no, so you can recharge. Pero parang ano lang yan battery ng cellphone, kailangan mong i-charge din, no, time to time. Mm-mm. Okay. So when you were still single, you have learned a lot, you have undergone a lot of challenges, no? Ano
Mm-mm.
yung mga important lessons na nakita mo in terms of just look muna into the physical health, no? Ano
Mm-mm.
yung important lessons that you have gotten when you were single, no? While you were, ikaw lang yung mag-isa and then you make decision for yourself, no? Ano yung mga important lessons na nakuha mo nung panahon na yun?
Lesson now, realizing from the past.
Yeah, from the past, lessons of the past that you got, no.
Okay. Siguro the lesson is, siguro, realization, siguro nasasabi ko sa sarili ko, sana matagal na ako nag-start to be healthy.
Mm.
Oo,
Yeah,
kasi
yeah, okay.
soon as I knew I got pregnant, I, although aware ka na of being healthy, you wanted sana na you're even healthier, na lahat, you are very conscious, and umaabot sa point na sana hindi tumain ng baby, like that, everything about health, and ano mo, and 2018, 2 years. Although it's not really that bad, pero 'di ba, big lesson talaga is sana I knew earlier how to be healthy, eat healthy, and choose healthier food
Mm, mm, mm,
for my body.
mhm,
Yeah.
mm. Yeah. So I guess Kai kasi like in your age, no, you're a millennial. You're a millennial and not a lot excuse me. And not a, excuse me. And not a lot of people no in your space, sa kaidaran mo, no. Um hindi lahat conscious of really like health, no? Bakit, like your age, if you look at, hindi lahat, no? And I mean, many of them are actually not in the same phase as you are right now, in the same mindset. No? So what brought you to really looking back, to really having that goal to be physically healthy?
Actually, siguro ang turning point siguro is honestly when I realized I'm going to have a child, that I
Mm-hmm.
actually want longer through being
Okay.
healthy. And I'm not really
Mm-hmm.
that healthy nga super halos ano na. I still have my bad choices also. Nag-cheat pa ako sa coke, ganun. But
Mm-hmm.
yun,
Meron pa
siguro
ring challenges, no?
but still since 2018 with you coach, lalo na
Mm-hmm.
ikaw, you are a nurse, so you can actually explain well. Well, I'm also a nurse, pero iba pa rin yung may nagti-teach sa'yo. Ako, I'm more confident or ano, being dependent with a coach in all aspects. Like when I surf, I'm more confident with a coach or an instructor. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so, ako, when I listen to you, napapasok talaga and you realize, oo nga pala. So, ganun.
Okay. So, ano yung diferensya Kai, no? If I'm gonna ask you, when you were still single, what was the difference between how you look at health before and how you look at health right now? Was there a difference in terms of how important it is, how valuable it is, or it's just this the same? Meron bang nagbago? How you perceive health before and now?
Yes. Actually, a lot, coach. Maybe how I see health before when I was single is for myself. But right now, I am already seeing health for everyone na around
Mm,
me, like especially my baby and my husband. So maybe yan ang major na siguro nakikita ko na difference na it's not only for me but also for the people, for my loved ones na
mm,
yeah. Lahat kasi when if you choose to be healthy, lahat connected na
mm,
not just for
mm,
care your baby better, your husband better, longer, especially
mm.
maybe yan ko.
Mhm. So yun yung realization no mas nakita mo ngayon na ay mas importante pala ngayon no. Like if you value health before, I think mas na-value ngayon kasi there are people really in your space who are really like dependent on you just like your daughter. And
Ah,
syempre, your husband is there. Meron din siyang pangangailangan that you need also to like
mm,
facilitate. No, mas maraming ang work ngayon na being a wife and being a mother. There, at least nung unang panahon, you carry yourself, no? You just carry
mm,
yourself. Eh ngayon, meron kang mga taong really has to really like take care of no, yung, ngayong
mm.
panahon. So if there is, my question dito si Coach Tino, if there is one thing you could change for the better, what would that be? No?
For the better in all
I know you
aspects.
have got some struggles. Ah, 'di ba may mga struggles ka din naman ngayon like in terms of like the way you're eating, the way you're
Yes.
exercising, the way you perceive yourself. So in all yeah, in all aspect when we talk about health kasi all aspect naman yan. We talk about the physical, mental, emotional. If there would be one change that you would want to to do or embrace so that you it can like make every situation, everything really become better for you? What would it be?
If siguro po sa aspect na aside from the healthy choices of food, maybe um a better a clearer mind.
Mm,
Yes, I
mm, yeah.
like um ako kasi I'm actually more of an emotional person. So there are times na pag ito dumating, um lahat pumapasok. It's everything is inside. Although
Mm,
nawawala, but if there is one thing siguro na sana, and I'm not really that ano para wala ding na-affect na ibang tao or like that.
mm,
Maybe that's one thing.
mhm. So you would want to be more, how do you call it, Kai? You would want to be more, it's not actually like, I think it's it's not less emotional, but rather more, more stronger in
Oo.
accepting
Ma-
whatever life will bring.
a better management ng
Okay, better management of emotion, better management of, when handling
uh,
something, no?
yes,
Is that it? Is that it? Uh,
actually.
uh. What do you believe will make, like, if you learn better handling of what you want to do, what do you think can you achieve with that? Kung
um
better, ha? Kung dumating na yon,
Siguro
no? Yung mating yung gusto mong mangyari.
I can right now kasi with that I only focus I do everything one at a time. So ito I want to focus on this one. Whereas if
Mm-hmm.
so I can manage it. Um I can set everything that this one is for this one is for this. I know that I can manage it through kung hanggang saan, this one naman kung hanggang saan. In all aspects, family, my personal health, my family na as in my parents, ganun.
Mm-hmm. So parang yung what I'm getting at is, when you believe when you are more adept, no, of handling your emotion, parang lahat mailalagay mo in, like
Mm,
you're going to be able to do things more, no, kasi
mm.
ito pwede gawin.
Yeah,
So
yes,
currently,
I tend
okay.
to set I tend to set aside other things when pag may urgent, kumbaga nagta-triage ka. But
Okay, yeah, yeah.
and then ito yung pinaka-top, you tend to set aside lang muna the other things. So
Mm-hmm,
when
mm-hmm,
actually you can actually just take it together, not really together, but na-manage mo na, okay, ganun.
mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And I believe, no, thinking about that you can do it that way, that means you're capable actually to do it, no? It's just
Mm,
so happen at this point, ito lang yung kayang gawin na. Ito muna, the rest dito, and then sunod na
mm.
lang. But you would
Oo,
want it sana na, like, yung sabay, like, kaya kong gawin, like, masabay-sabay, no?
oo.
Is that it? Is that it,
Yes,
guys?
yes, coach.
Ah. So, yeah. Okay, so kung you said, no, nagtra-triage ka. Like, if you're gonna be looking at your life right now, what would be the topmost priority that you don't want, that like hindi pwedeng hindi gawin ito? They should be on top, and the rest
Family,
will have to simply follow. Family.
definitely.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm, mhm. So, yun yung priority talaga, yung family. So, that's like non-negotiable.
Yes, not
Non-negotiable. Everything, my family has to really come first. Na?
mm, yes. Non-negotiable.
Okay. Yun, non-negotiable. At naririnig ko na naririnig ko na si Estel dyan sa likod. Non-negotiable yan. No? So, yes. So, I will be showing some pictures, no? I'll be showing some pictures, and tingnan mo siya, uh, ano yung state of health ni Dikay in that particular picture. Tas ano naman yung pwede mong, like, ano yung lesson dyan, ano, sino si Dikay doon at ano yung strength ni Dikay dyan na gusto mong ipasa kay Therese, no? So Dikay
Okay.
is a mom of Therese Estel, no? And she just turned 1 last August 13. And as you said, family first, no? And as a mom, you embrace so much yung pagiging nanay talaga. So I'm going to be showing to you some pictures, no? And try
Mm-mm.
to look at it, no? Sino si Dikay, ano yung state of health niya dito, tapos ano naman yung um, lessons or strength in that picture that you would want to give to your daughter. Okay, so are we good, Master A? Okay, tingnan natin. Hindi ko nakikita nakikita mo na ba yung picture? Hindi ko
Ah,
nakikita. Ayan. Okay.
yes.
Sige, Kai.
Oh,
Sino yan
what
dyan? Anong state of health dyan?
state of health is actually that time is very bad. Mentally.
Okay.
Mentally very bad. Medyo healthy, literally healthy. I'm actually, yeah. That Dikay is actually smiling but very sad.
Mm, mm, yeah.
That
So,
ano
ano
eh,
yung... Mm,
pandemic yan, that's still ano yan? Quarantine?
mm.
Oo. ECQ time.
Okay, ECQ time. But this is Dikay, no? Ang health dito ay medyo not mentally hindi maganda, no? But
Mm-mm.
during this time, you were exhibiting something in here that you're still in there, no? So ano yung
Mm-mm.
like if there be any life lesson or any strength na gusto mong mapasa kay Therese, gusto mong masabi sa kanya, ano yung gusto mong ibigay dito sa kanya?
Okay. Siguro ano, coach, because although mentally not really that healthy,
Mm.
um siguro my strength is I know how to divert things
Okay.
na hindi ka mag-focus on the negative, always on
Yeah.
the negative. So, Jan, I actually look happy kay what I'm doing is what makes me happy.
Yeah.
Actually, I just um making coffee, barista.
Yeah.
I just finished training for being a barista, and actually I enjoyed it. Surprisingly, I enjoyed it kasi I'm not a coffee person, but I just tried it, a new thing for me, and surprisingly, nag-enjoy ako. So
Mhm.
that that picture actually, kung may tuturo ako kay Estelle, maybe when things seems very bad, you just try to divert to and think of better things.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So
focus
that's beautiful.
what is actually good at that time. Right? It's not really that good, but at least you don't focus on it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's a beautiful lesson, no? Wala namang mangyayari talaga kung bad na nga, i-focus mo pa, the more that it becomes bad. Okay, sige. Thank you, Kai. Next picture tayo, Master E. So ano yan?
That's me training for a firing range, shooting. Oh,
Mhm.
kasi I'm fond of extreme sports, not
Mhm.
very sports.
Yeah. Not
Obviously,
the regular sport.
oo, yes, and um, I am, yung nagtitrain sa akin, actually, my husband now.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-mm.
So ano
And
naman yung what lesson have you got from here?
yes, maybe a lesson is, in this picture is, I can teach Therese is do anything you want, be adventurous, at, as long as you know your limits, do everything you want. Kaya, honestly, coach, right now, after, even before, I was working in Cebu, I travel every other month, actually,
Mhm.
month, and right now, Um, it's a total shift na walang travel. But I don't regret it because the time that na kaya kong umalis or mag-travel because that's what I want to do, I did. So,
Mhm.
so if there's a life lesson, if you want something, just do it.
Yeah, yeah. No, what
Yeah.
what makes you happy? You can seek adventure, no?
Yes, yes, adventure talaga. It's worth
Mhm.
your ano, your peace.
Mhm. Okay. So thank you so much. No, adventure really like brings joy and it allows you to really recalibrate, ma-rejuvenate ka from the routine that you've been doing.
Mhm.
So that's a beautiful lesson to teach, Estelle. No? Okay, next picture tayo. Yan.
Yes. And that is Dikay surfing and
Mm-hmm.
the happiest when
Mm-hmm.
in the water.
Yeah. So really ano talaga, pang tubig talaga si Dikay, no? Loves it. Love it so. Okay, so
Yes.
ano yung na-discover mo dito na strength mo or or lesson or whatever it is that you would want to give Estelle?
Maybe generally with surfing is lahat ng ano mo eh, lahat ng fears mo, you
Mhm.
overcome. Oo.
Mhm.
And that time I remember um pumunta ako sa more advanced area ng surfing spot which is and then I saw a spot with I caught a very good wave na hindi na camera. And then that I realized na yung mga the best times pala talaga, it's not really kung anong nakikita mo. It's for you only.
Mhm.
Because until now, I can remember how stoked I was that I got that wave. Bisan, kahit na ano ako, na washing machine ako under the water. And I got a very big scar at my back. But
Mhm.
still, I'm at my happy.
Yeah, there are really experiences no in life that really like bring you to a level that you are in awe of it, no, and it even like stays in your memory so beautifully, no, and
Mm-mm.
and and not a lot of people can really understand and see it, but you
Mm-mm.
were given the opportunity really to treasure it, no, na experience.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
So ano yung mm,
in the picture na
yeah.
yeah, in social media everything is very beautiful. But you know, sa likod. Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so meron pa tayong last picture, Master E.
Oh,
Yan.
that's my
Yeah. I really love this picture, Kai. I really love this picture.
I love this picture too. It's my favorite.
Mhm.
Ano ba yun? Actually this is um an actual photo shoot with my sister. Uh,
Mm.
mm-mm. Um but this is the my first sport is actually Muay Thai
Mm.
na the sport na nag-retain talaga until now. It's Muay Thai and then after that surfing.
Mm.
Yeah, this is Dikay doing Muay Thai. Um, very strong. Actually,
Yeah.
it's very because in Muay Thai, my strength really is my leg.
Mhm. Mhm.
But anyway, if there is something I can there is from this picture is actually about really strength.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, it- whatever happens in life, whether it's a happy one or not so happy, the
Mhm.
strength
Mhm.
within yourself is very important. Mm-mm.
Strength, the inside, no, your inner strength is really very important, especially when you talk about health and especially when you talk about mental health. No? Very, very important siya. Oh.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay. So we are going on a break, Kai. Thank you for that beautiful sharing. No, those experiences really are treasures. No, and those lessons that you've got, ito yung maganda talagang, like, first hand mo na experience eh. So, pwede mo talagang maibigay kay Therese, no? Because you have truly experienced it, no? So, we are going on a short break, but before we do that, no, mag-hydration muna tayo. But before we do that, let me give you this hanging question, no? Let me give you this hanging question. From all the lessons, no, that you have learned from the past in terms of health, physical health, mental health, emotion, lahat na doon, no, na lessons, no, na naibigay mo, how are you conducting yourself, or how do you now apply it when you're nurturing your child? No, when you're nurturing your child, when you are nurturing your relationship with your husband. So you
Mhm.
think about it muna, you'll answer that after the break. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Stay tuned. No, hold on, hang on with us. We'll be right back.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag and drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
Hello, we are back for the second part of our 17th episode of A Day Without Your Health Coach, brought to you by Dikay Coffee Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and our home as professional certified co-actively co-create life coaches. Meet our coaching tribe at Dikay Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixtons and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. You may come for a dine-in or visit for coaching services from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday to Thursday. You may also join the community night event happening daily from 7:30 p.m. onwards. So, Purpose Wednesday, Mamayang gabi po yan, Away in a Day with Coach Rizel, Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A, Fab Saturday, Open Mic with Coach Orville. So kung mahilig kayo sa singing, spoken word or poetry, that's the night for you. Comfy Sunday, Sundays for Life with Coach Sean, and Nurturing Monday, Walk Along with Coach Tin, and Groove Tuesday, it's all about habits with Master Coaches Me. Our coaching hub is also an event place and venue of choice for face-to-face classes, training, and private functions. So please connect with Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. If you are one person who desires to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside Be Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for Be Learning Society members only. For this month, our masterclass is on wisdom will mental model. So save the date, September 30, Friday at 7:30 p.m. The wisdom wheel is a method for solving problems that uses humanity's collective wisdom instead of relying solely on our own thinking and on trial and error. In this mental model masterclass, you will learn how to leverage on collective wisdom so you can stay healthy and mentally fit. Be Learning Society is the tent maker of Be Learning Homes for mental fitness, and on top of the food and beverage discount we enjoy from Decaf Coffee Republic, mental model collectors also benefit from 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So, Think Talk broadcast is powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, the social media turnkey solution provider that helps entrepreneurs and business owners to leverage the power of content marketing to provide value, improve engagement, and increase revenue with the investment of just 5 minutes every single day. Visit www.riseupcreatives.com to learn the benefits of lifetime members like me and discover how you can rise up and be creative in your growing business. Okay. So, maraming salamat no for holding on no with us and continue still being here in our space. Let me give my shout out no sa ating mga we have Coach Nords here, we have Shamoy, thank you so much for hopping in. And also we have Coach Tin, sino pa ba? Master Coaches Bean and the rest of the kindred coaches. So, thank you so much for hopping in no dito sa a day without your health coach. So let's call back Dikay no for that hanging question which I believe she's ready to answer now. Yes, Kai. We're back, no? So nakapag-isip na tayo. So paano natin sasagutin 'yon?
Um, your question, coach, was again with the past. How do I apply it in
Yeah.
nurture? Yeah, maybe.
Now that you're nurturing your family, no? You're nurturing
Mm,
your kid, you're nurturing your husband. Ano yung mga lessons of the past that you are mindful now para hindi siya like that you can apply to make it the relationship and becoming a mom better, or something na hindi siya maganda na learning na hindi ko dapat gawin para hindi to it will not disrupt me from my nurturing doon sa aking relationship and doon sa aking anak.
mm. Siguro, coach, even before I family, um, importantly now, one thing siguro na na-apply ko always that I have learned in the past is always to take a pause in everything. Always take a pause.
Mhm.
Um, may it be a happy situation, especially a not so happy or a very bad one. Um, it is very important to take a pause. For me,
Mhm.
it's just para na siyang cliche, but actually when you practice it, malaking
Mm-hmm.
factor ang na-happen when you actually take a pause. Like
Take
example,
a
when
pause.
you're in a fight or you're in a very happy situation, um, actually take a pause from it and nakakapag-think ka.
Yeah.
In both situations na, of course, kung bad situation, it could happen na you do or say anything very bad, or even to your child, or kung you're very fed up or exhausted. i-
Mm-hmm.
For me, something talaga na ina-apply ko up until, and also when you're happy, actually it is also applicable to take a pause also and think ng,
Mm-hmm.
you know, not just also ano, it's also for yourself. Um,
Mm-hmm.
parang na it is a time na inaano mo, hindi naman siya me time, but before you take it out to everyone,
Yeah.
kumbaga ano mo na siya within your system na,
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
if there's
Yeah.
one thing, just one.
Mm-hmm. So it's really learning how to take a pause, no? Kasi
Mm,
nga, like as you said kanina, you're an emotional person. And pag
mm,
pumasok lahat yan, at talagang ramdam na ramdam mo yan, no? And your whole system feels it, no? And when you're actually emotional, you're not objective. So ang
ah,
nangyayari, you might be able to say something that is
mm,
hurtful. And when you're able to say something no, na hindi maganda, it you can't take it back, no? And allowing yourself to pause is helpful, is helpful for you, and it's helpful also for others. So yeah, that's a beautiful sharing, kind of, it's simple, it's a simple
mm,
thing to pause, pero minsan
mm,
pag emotional ka ang hirap gawin, di ba? Ang hirap
mm,
gawin ng to simply pause, especially for us na diretso na yan eh. Pag, if you're really emotional, like everything is so strong that you're
ah,
able to simply speak up. But pausing it takes also a lot of strength, Kai. You know what? It takes a
yes.
lot of strength to really say, I need to pause.
Mm,
Because ang default kasi ng tao is to really fire away, no? Pag galit ka, emotional ka, like really let it out, which is
mm,
naman good for mental health. But when it becomes, no, full of emotion, ang nangyayari, hindi ka na naging objective. Minsan mali-mali na rin yung nasasabi natin, and we can't take it back. No? So,
eh,
thank you. Mm-hmm. Ikaw
siguro
again, Kai, nagchat-chat.
because since since akong first work until my,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always a frontline. So, you
Mm-hmm.
every different different characteristics of person. I I really was very good client, very patient, and the exact opposite. So, yun talaga yung na-practice ko ever since. Although meron din na, yun not perfect naman, na meron talaga you burn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Important na most of the time you practice it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's, as we say, we only master something if we do it really regularly, no? Pag pinapractice natin. Like
Mm,
you cannot be like really pausing will not be an automatic thing if we
mm,
don't really practice it. Yeah, we just had our lesson on thought automation, no? That you can actually do something of your thinking to make it more productive, pero it needs for you to master it. No,
mm,
kailangan pag-ukulan talaga ng time, no? So
yes.
thank you so much, Kai, for that sharing, no, na pause is something that is very important, lalo na sa panahong ito na everything seems to be stressful and life is so fast paced, no?
Oh,
Hindi nga natin namalayan, August na, sabi nila si Jose Maricha nandyan na daw sa San Juanico Bridge, no? Palapit, nagpapalapit na, pagpapasko na. So that's how fast paced life is, no? So
yes.
if you'd recall back, Kai, you were in there was a time, there was a moment, no, especially when you were surfing na din, yung picture mo sa surfing na yun, no, that you were really very lean. I think that was yung pinakamaliit kang noon, no, when you're
Mm,
really very physically fit, no. Ano yung pakiramdam nung when you were physically fit, how do you see life and how do you handle stresses nung panahon na you were truly physically fit? How did it impact you?
Siguro coach, your confidence in life na
Mm-hmm.
na siya in all aspects, whether your physical
Mm-hmm.
health, nakaka-affect din ay mentally and your thinking, di ba? Your mood.
Yeah.
So yun. Oo. So maybe yun, it
Mm.
affect.
So it
Yes.
parang ano, you when you were physically healthy in one way or the other, in spite of the situation or the working condition and all of those things, no, you still feel the strength, no.
Mm. Yes.
Oo. So in one way or the other, nag-support din siya. Nag-support
Mm.
siya doon sa struggles in other areas of your life, no.
Yes.
Tama ba ako
Uh,
doon? Oh. So
confident
it
maybe coach to face anything.
Mhm.
Every day.
Yeah. Kasi nga, when you're physically healthy, you are in the, you know, yung element like when I see you in your Muay Thai, you're doing your surfing, no? Makikita mo talaga doon na you were really like very focused and very strong, no? And these things, even if physical lang yung trinabaho mo, it has all actually impacted, no, made you stronger in other things in the other areas of your life, like your mental health challenges, yung like, you know, being in a workplace, no, mga boundaries na kailangan iset mo, no. So I believe yun yung sinasabi mo. Tama ba ako, Kai?
Yes, coach. Tama.
Mm. Okay. So you came from that, no, you came from that experience and now you're a mom. No, you're a mom. And I believe challenges has never stopped. But if there be anything, no, if there be anything that you would want to shield Therese from, or si Therese Estel, no, if there be anything that you would want to shield your child from, no, ano yun? Ano yung bagay na yun?
Siguro what while you were asking, first thing that came through my mind is shield from cruel people.
Come again? Come again?
Cruel
Medyo
people.
choppy tayo.
Cruel people.
A cruel people. Ah, yeah. Cruel people. Yeah. By cruel, no? I-define natin yung cruel. How do you define cruel people?
Cruel, not really parang yung literal na cruel, but let's just negative people.
Okay, negative people.
Negative
Negative
because
people. What?
oh,
Okay.
because it
Okay,
affects
come on.
you. Lalo na if we're always in the process of learning, but of course the theories na bata,
Mm-hmm.
you would kumbaga may bubble wrap siya from those people. Because I personally had an experience with negative people, gaslighting people. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it really affected me
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
throughout
Okay.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Pero if there's something that is
Yeah, okay. So you've experienced how it is to no, to be like to be in a space where there are really cruel people, the reality, no, may mga cruel people. Now, and you want to shield Therese from that, no, as a
mm-mm.
mom. So what is the process for you? Ano yung gagawin mo so that Therese will be shielded from that? How would you want to go about it?
Paano ba? Right now that she's a baby
Not
or
like
throughout.
not just a baby, but like
Or,
in like, you know, once lumaki na yan siya, aalis na yan siya. So how do you really shield her from that reality? Because that reality is, well, it will not stop. It will be there, no? Hindi mo naman siya pwedeng ilagay na kayo lang talaga magkakasama. Definitely, she has to get out of the house. She has to meet people. She will be living her own life, no? So
mm-mm.
how are you ensuring that mashi-shield mo nga siya? What are the things that you are going to do?
Thing na ma-shield niya, but maybe I can teach her na ma-learn niya how to value herself. eventually value herself, because despite, if actually if you're confident and you value so much of yourself, despite people being negative, throwing everything bad at you, or all the negative stuff, if you know
Mhm.
for yourself your worth,
Mhm.
parang papabayaan mo na lang. And so, hindi ikaw yung uh, end game. Parang you
Mhm.
continue. Ako kasi late ko siya na-realize, coach. Just maybe a
Mhm.
few years ago na, ay, pwede palang ganun, that I don't care too much.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Kahit alam mo na you're not the person they are describing you, or they are talking about to other people, just, diba? But for me, I know that I'm not not that person. Parang,
Mhm.
you know, parang I have to defend myself when actually
Yeah.
just pwedeng hindi.
There need. Yeah.
Oo. But by the
Yeah.
time that actually my worth and that part na, so ko ay pwede pala. And actually, I became clear.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
And
Agree,
actually,
no?
I think it showed, because mm, those people who are actually talking, you know, are actually telling me that actually you look better. Parang,
Mm. Yeah.
thanks, Jake.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's also, I think that's one thing also, kind of, because like, for you're that you are like, sabi mo nga, you're the emotional type, so it's easy to be those things easily rubbed off on you now.
Mm,
And but the realization na, pwede naman pala, like, oo,
mm,
nga pala, no, bakit nga ba ako nagpapa-apekto masyado dito sa mga taong ito, no, na pwede naman pala, no, pwede naman pala na, hindi, no, you're not being di kami mindful, no, like, think
mm,
muna of yourself, no, yun yung muna yung importante. So,
mm.
yeah, that's when I'm a bit curious with that, no, when you
Yes.
started realizing na pwede naman pala, na hindi ako makinig, how did it change, no, how did it change your life around?
It changed a lot, because
Mhm.
um parang wala ka ng pake from
Mm.
other people. It's kasi nabaliktad siya, coach. Kung before you are living, tapos you are thinking of what others might say, yung parang you have to act properly, because you have to, I have to do this perfectly, because actually after that, nabaliktad siya. Now I will do this whatever happens.
Mhm.
If my, because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So might as well do na lang what what you want to do, which is kung nasa right path.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
like, yeah, whatever you do, there will be, there will be some people who will really, you cannot please everyone, no, you cannot
Mm,
please everyone. So, and oftentimes in the process na gusto mong ma-accept ka, mag-fit in ka, and to please, you actually change who you are, no,
mm,
nababago ka kasi nga you wanna fit in, so hindi na ikaw talaga yung totoong ikaw, because you're
mm,
trying to please other people, no? But as you
mm,
said, when you are in the right way, at yung ginagawa mo naman is really, like, especially if what you're doing, something is really for your self improvement, to take care of your mental health, to take care of your, whole, well-being, then this is something that you need to fight for, no, itong mga bagay na kailangan mong ilaban, kasi kapag
mm,
nawala na yung dyan, what can you give, no, to the people that matters to you, no, because a lot
actually,
of times we become, like, when we like to please people actually who we don't even like, we
mm,
try to please people who's not even, people who doesn't even matters to us, pero masyado tayo nagfo-focus doon, no? And
mm,
when you talk about health, no, the physical health, the mental health, the emotional, no, the spiritual, all of those things are part of you. And isang bagay lang yung nagkaroon ng glitch, no, nagkaroon ka ng struggle doon, like you want to please people, everything actually is affected.
mm,
So that's why it's very important to really focus, no, on really on yourself and what you can do and how you can be better. So I believe, Kai, you have learned a lot when you talk about self care, no?
mm,
Really, taking care of yourself. Now,
Yes.
if in your experience now that you have been doing, now that you have been really taking care of yourself, you've been mindful of your thoughts, no, and you have set in your boundaries, no. Ano yung nagbago sa day-to-day activity mo? Ano yung was there any changes na nangyari doon sa mga ginagawa mong bagay?
Yes, coach. A lot of changes actually, lalo na sa perspective mo. Every day, like you, iba kasi yung contented ka na. You wake up contented and versus nung the past na you wake up trying to ano, not just survive but actually prove people.
Mm.
You're trying, you're waking up para may gusto kang i-prove sa, and versus right now na contented ka, you wake up happy and do what you have.
Yeah. You wake up each day, nung unang panahon, you wake up each day um, putting another persona because you are going to be proving yourself to other people.
That,
So, nakakapagod.
mm-mm, mm,
Nakakapagod kasi hindi ikaw yun eh. So, you're putting in another facade, no? Para lang ma-prove sa kanila. Hindi
mm,
yung gusto mong mangyari nung saan. Now, currently, as you've said, no, you have been teaching, you aim to really shield Therese. You are going to be teaching her so many things, mga life's lesson, no? And you have, of course, you said you've got also some lessons on your physical health and all those things. How are you managing ngayon, no, na lumalaki si Therese? How are you managing taking care of her in all aspect, like sa pagkain niya, sa pagtulog niya? Ano yung mga lessons na nakuha mo while you were taking care of yourself that you would want to really, that you would want Therese to experience?
siguro coach, actually lahat, everything na you've taught me since 2018 that I entered your hub, from eating, choosing the right food, getting enough sleep. Actually, like right now, with 30s, I tend to choose food na healthier. Everything,
Mm,
vegetable,
yeah.
everything na-apply ko. I mean, I also want her to enjoy real food in the future, but
Mm,
right now, nabibigyan ko pa siya. So, I took
yeah.
advantage of.
Mm,
And also, with sleep, um, we have a routine talaga na when it's sleeping time.
yeah.
For her to also.
Mhm.
Yes. Mga ganyan, coach, na mga practices na na-apply ko sa.
The basic, no, basic on sleep, basic learning on water,
Mm.
hydration, basic learning on food
Ang siya,
choices, no.
laking impact siya.
Mhm. How the ano yung sinasabi mo malaking impact? What is that, Kyle?
Like, sleep. Example with sleep. Basic ka na, when it's nap time, she sleeps, she naps. When it's sleeping time in the evening, she sleeps at the right time. Pero, um, but she wakes up in a good mood.
Mhm.
So, throughout the day, um, ano yung affected din yung mood niya for the
Yeah.
whole day. Also with the food. When she eats
Yeah.
happy,
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that every mother I think needs to understand, no? That a lot of people kasi see food as something to sustain you, yung para ka lang mabusog at kaya, but they don't understand that the food that you're taking in impacts your mood, it impacts the way you see life, it impacts basically the perspective, no? So, when your child is hyperactive, no, you try to check on baka matataas yung sugar content ng kinakain ng bata, no? And when your child naman is um, mataas masyado yung kanyang how do you call it, medyo sluggish, maybe dehydrated. So yun mga, it doesn't actually change, no? It doesn't actually change. The amount may change, but the principles still apply from an adult to a child. Mas ano lang sa bata kasi when you talk about sleep, mabilis kasi ang growth nila ngayon. Kaya if you look at a child, mahaba silang matulog because they need it. They need to, the body needs to recalibrate, the body needs to do maintenance over and over again. But it's the same principle applies to an adult and to a child, no? The same pa rin yan. So it doesn't really sabi mo nga kanina, yung kung happy kumain, happy din siya. But there's also one thing that I want to really like share, no, that the normal food, no, that you say the normal food that we used to know is because that's what were introduced to us when we were still small. And so we call it normal. But if you have introduced your child to healthy food, that is her normal. Okay? So, it doesn't mean na mag-shift siya kasi kailangan niya ng normal food. What you
Mm-mm.
introduce at this point as a mom, you are now capable to create, no? To create a beautiful pattern of eating para sa kanya on what is healthy na kakainin niya, which is normal for her. That would be the new normal. Kung may new normal sa eating, that would be it, no? And when she goes out and she eats like yung hindi yung usual food, then it becomes a special food, something na pwede niyang kainin, but normal niya yun. Ang nangyari kasi sa atin, we were raised in a space where ang normal natin ay yung fast food, yung masarap, not really the value. But if we can teach a child to eat based on the value that it will give her body, then that's what become. Hindi niya mamimiss yung burger. Hindi niya actually yan mamimiss kasi hindi naman yan yung normal, no? So I think it's really looking at it in that way. So yun, no? So thank you so much, Kaino, for that beautiful sharing, no? And you're a new mom. And if you're going to be talking to new mothers, no, uh, if you're going to be talking to new mothers, how would you tell them or explain to them about what you said kanina on pause? No, pause is part of self-care. Doing your physical exercise is part of self-care. Eating well is part of self-care. So if you are going to be speaking to mothers right now, especially those with babies like yours, no, talagang new mom, how would you encourage them or what words will you give them to like allow them to see how important self-care is for a mom like you, for a wife like you?
Siguro it is very important. The pause is very important. Um, Although being a new mom, parang lahat you tend to give everything, but actually giving something, a bit of something for yourself is as important as giving everything also. Um, so
Mhm.
so having a pause, even just for yourself, even just it's a few minutes, as long as content that with that is very
Mhm.
um um me I almost got into siguro the postpartum PPD depression, but
Yeah.
since I'm aware of it, so I tend to
Mhm.
divert those thoughts. So
Mhm.
yun, I tend to pause and never be guilty for yourself
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
because it's very important. How you take how you take your for that matter if you are married.
Mhm.
Na
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So it's really like importante talaga yung giving yourself really the time, no,
mm,
the time to really like do some self-care, no, kasi nga
yeah,
you cannot give what you do not have. We
hindi
have a
necessary
tagline. Yes.
take it's not necessary na you have to take a vacation whole day. Just a few minutes for yourself is enough.
Mm,
Basta
yeah.
content yourself with that.
Yeah.
Uh, to me, it's applicable to me. So
Yeah.
maybe something I can share.
Yeah. Yeah, agree. Kasi 24/7, like, especially for Dikay, no, she's breastfeeding. Like, she has to be really around, no, and just to really like do, be there with the baby, with like, a full-time decision yan na talagang mag-breastfeed, no, and you have to be really there for your child, no, and so talagang it will require energy, no,
Mm.
talagang i-require
Yes.
yung energy na lumabas. Mhm. Mhm. So, importante na you step a little bit, no, have a pause and do something, no? Hindi nga naman vacation, but really like just a time for the self. Yeah, a 30 minutes, as you said, Guy, will
Mm-mm.
allow your body to parang makahinga, no?
Mm.
Makahinga. Not because you come from a bad experience, but because anything that you do requires work, and anything that you do and work requires energy. And so, magda-deplete yung energy, mahirap gampanan lahat yung gusto mong gawin as a mom and as a wife. So, in a scale of 1 to 10, Kai, paano mo marirate yung learnings mo noon, no? How did it impact? 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest, no? Yung mga learnings mo, going to the hub, doing some self-care, trying to have those time. How did it impact, no, that your life right now? The scale of 1 to 10, gaano napaganda yung buhay mo?
10. Actually, it's a 10 because most of it is not right.
Wait, nawawala yung boses, Kai, nawawala yung boses.
Yan ko.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay, go.
Siguro coach is 10
Mm-hmm.
because everything I apply, everything na I learn, actually I am applying it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oo. Not just with taking care of the baby or ano, with everything actually. For myself,
Yeah.
people dealing with people around me, with the new people around me, especially.
Mm.
Yes. And that's why I'm
Yeah.
very thankful. If if may ano nga ako coach, there's a term for kumbaga um, kumbaga may friend ka with your age. If it's another term for best friend with a medyo mas matured age with you. I think that description is you actually. Kasi ko, that's what I realized actually na para kang you have actually a best friend, not
Mm.
just ano, for yourself lang, it's for your health, the
Yeah.
mental, spiritual.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for that, Kai. No? That is what as a life coach, that is one thing that I truly desire, no, for people to really understand, no, yung like you being empowered right now. That's the kind of women I would want to really be, like really helping to transform into, no, kasi nga not just the physical, no, because I've been dealing with the physical for quite some time,
Mm.
pero nag-move na tayo ngayon to in all aspect na mental, emotional, and all this, because you are not just one physical person. You have
Mm.
you have other areas in your life like emotional, mental, spiritual. All of those things constitute, no, you being truly healthy. And I thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for your sharing. Thank you also for trusting the process of life coaching and trusting me as your coach, no, to really walk you through. And I'm seeing really I'm seeing a beautiful transformation nga. And I'm just glad, no, that, I've met him well. I'm with the baby. We have really gone a long way, Kai. We have gone, in the different season. So, so thank you so much for your beautiful sharing, Dikay. No, I'm honored. No, I'm honored that you're here and you're sharing this. No, and as you said, kailangan talaga yung to take care of oneself. Now we have a tagline here in a day without your health coach, and it says, "Love yourself intentionally. In safety, there is health." How would you interpret it, or how would you ano yung kuha mo doon sa tagline nun? If you're going to really relate it to yourself, how are you going to apply love yourself intentionally, in safety there is health?
Siguro dahil coach if it's not very intentional to love yourself, everything is fake. So um loving is very superficial lang if it's not very intentional. So it doesn't go
Mm.
inside them. So it doesn't actually heal you.
Yeah.
So so hanggang diyan lang siya. Parang kumbaga it's a temporary relief and then it
Mhm.
goes out and then
Mhm.
pupunta na naman. But sabi ko nga, it's very superficial. So it's not really good getting inside your system for it to be fixed. So
Mhm.
yun. Whereas kung if it's intentional, you tend to understand yourself.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Mhm.
you intend. Uh, so with understanding yourself, you feel safe, and then
Mhm.
from there it goes a long way.
Yeah.
Everything, your reception in life, your mood, your everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Kai. That was beautiful. Yung sinabi mo, understanding yourself is actually, being safe, no? Kasi nga, if
Mm,
you know how your mind work, when you know ano yung mga weaknesses and strength mo, if you truly know, no, then you're able to do something about it for
yes,
you to really be safe, no? Kasi
yes,
how you can't do anything, you can improve nothing if you don't actually know what you need to improve. So
mm,
learning to know more about yourself is really, being able to say, this is safety. I know me, so I know
mm,
what I can do to safeguard myself. So that's beautiful, Kai. Thank you so much. That's a learning. That's another perspective now that you have said it, no, and that's beautiful. And I pray and I hope, no, na ang yung ating mga manonood, no, even those who are gonna be watching our replay will really get that full grasp, no, so that they can also uh, experience what you are experiencing right now. So thank you so much, Kai. We are at the end of our conversation. I will see you at the back. Do not leave yet. I will
okay,
see you at the backstage, and I will just close the program, no. But thank you so much. It's such an honor, really, for me to hear you. I have seen how you've grown. I've seen how you've become, and how you're doing right now as a mom. And I would like to really say I salute that. And I'm like, I really say Kimwell is, Kimwell is, sabi nga natin, maswerte si Kimwell, blessed si Kimwell, no? That you met he met you at the stage of your life where you have learned all of those things, no, and it's
mm,
really like would truly level up on the relationship. So thank you so much, Kai, for your sharing, for your vulnerability and authenticity. And I will see you later. Thank you so much, no.
thank you.
So to each and every one of you, thank you for supporting A Day Without Your Health Coach. And whether you are joining us live or watching on a replay, please do leave a comment to share your thoughts and insights. Please don't keep us a secret. Help us to serve more people by circulating the link of this video. And if you're interested to embark on a journey of becoming a professional certified life coach like me, Master Coach A professional training and development services offers co-create life coach certification program with international CPD accreditation and 40 credit units. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, thereby increasing the relevance in an increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning with lifetime access, 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with done-for-you coaching programs and many other bonuses, so you can jumpstart in the second fastest growing industry in the world today. Connect now with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the live coaching bootcamp on September 10, 17, and 24 for online learners. And for everyone on northern part of the Philippines, face-to-face coaching bootcamp is happening. It just happened on August 13 and 20. So please connect with Coach um, Nords, no, if you still want to like humabol po kayo because there may be another slot coming in, no, in the next couple of months. So I invite you also to watch the other shows hosted here at Think Talk Broadcast. Please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media account at Think Talk _TV on Twitter and Instagram, and Think Talk Broadcast on YouTube, and give us your review. For partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. See you in the next episode of A Day Without Your Health Coach on August 31, live here at Think Talk Broadcast. Your one coaching thought is your health is your first step to loving yourself and others. So remember, love yourself intentionally. In safety, there is health. So this is us in the Philippines, coaches like us, think and talk like this. This is Coach Marife Garfin broadcasting beyond borders to advance life coaching worldwide. Love, bomb, boom, love, bomb, boom, love, bomb, boom. See you again next Wednesday.